Hello everyone! Welcome to our live episode. I'm so happy dahil magkasama kami ni Maming. And si Maming ay galing lang sa
Sleep.
sleep. Power nap.
Power nap.
Ilang minutes yan, Ming? Not so long. Maybe
45
hindi
minutes?
siguro, parang 30 minutes lang. Pero you look so energized na and ready to go live. So, ang live natin ngayon is about our low carb and fasting org na Q&A para sa International Low Carb Awareness Week. So, tingnan natin. Okay ba yung audio natin? We will see. Yan, okay yung audio natin. So, if you have questions about low carb, we will address them. Kung mga beginners, no? So we will address them. We will try to tackle them tonight. Pero if ever hindi, we will direct them to our experts. So meron tayong international speakers that will confirm Q&A on the upcoming International Low Carb Awareness Week on December 1 to 7. So si Dr. Sean Baker, who is an orthopedic surgeon, and a carnivore author is nagpa-unlock siya sa atin to do the Q&A. So if you have questions specific sa carnivore or anything you want to know, kung kayo ba ay makaka-benefit sa carnivore or if you have concerns about carnivore diet, you can put them in the comment section para ma-Q in natin during our Q&A with Dr. Sean para ask natin siya and then he can address it himself. Also, the founder of dietdoctor.com, si Dr. Andreas, ano yun? Enfeld? Hindi ko, hindi ako marunong masyado kung paano i-pronounce yung pangalan niya. But the founder of dietdoctor.com will also do a live Q&A on December 2. Na-confirm niya na yon. So if you have questions, it is better to send them ahead. If ever you will watch this episode ng replay lang, ng hindi live, then you can just send a message either to our page, to our email, or to our number. Okay? So it's going to be a very, very memorable International Low Carb Awareness Week, December 1 to 7, ILCAW 2023. So it's just going to be a series of 1 week na magkakaroon tayo ng international discussions on low carb. So we have guests, no, yung mga ano din natin, guest speakers, yung mga moderators natin in our groups, Life Without Rice. They will discuss how to do low carb in Japan, in Europe, in the US, of course, here in the Philippines then. And of course, kayo, we encourage you to also join. Ikaw, Ming, mag-join ka din, Ming. Gagawa ka, paano ka makaka-join at makakatulong sa pag-increase ng awareness ng low carb internationally? Gagawa ka ng 1-minute video na tackling or answering the question, how did low carb change my life? Yan. So, 1-minute video lang. And, pwede pang may pangalawang video kung taga saan ka man. How to do low carb in, like, the Philippines. How to do low carb in the sugar capital of the Philippines, Negros Occidental. How to do low carb kung saan ka man. So, those are the 1-minute video and I hope you will use the hashtag ILCAW2023 to help inspire others. So, International Low Carb Awareness Week. So, yun. So, low carb lang, but actually, including fasting. Kasi for us, mas nauna tayo nag-fasting, no? Kesa low carb. Later na lang yung low carb natin. So, marami nag-hello kay Mother. So, ang mga nag-hello kay Maming, of course, si Rosette Baldo. Hello, Maming. I Beth, Anna, Carl Silva from Japan. Ricky, good evening. Maisy, Gloria, loud and clear. Beautiful buntis, buntis na buntis talaga, no? Si Maming, inaano niyo yung pagbubuntis ko. Show, malaki. Good evening po, Maria Socorro Rago. Magandang gabi po. Doc at kay Mom from Batangas City. Kamusta po? PJ Emma Edmond. Salamat po. Oh, thank you, Sir Edmond, for appreciating na nandito tayo. Si Ma'am Lorena, Dr. Grace and Maming, happy to see you both. Merong Lorena, meron ding Lorena, at meron ding Rowena. Si Sir Edmond from Nueva Ecija, San Leonardo. Ang mga taga Nueva Ecija, ano daw yun eh, mga rice capital of the Philippines yun eh. So, mga magagaling yan if you were able to do a life without rice na nasa Nueva Ecija kayo. It's gonna be a challenge kasi doon daw yung pinakamasarap na mga rice researches. So, pinakamasarap nandun daw na rice. But when you know na hindi lang sarap, no? Ang kailangan natin isipin. At eventually, kapag sanay na sa ulam, hindi na rin naghahanap ng rice, no? Kung papipiliin ka, ano kakainin mo buong buhay mo? Ulam lang or rice lang? Ulam lang. Hello, Meryl, Ma'am Rosette, Marie Pearl. Hi, Gracie and Tita Julie. Good evening. Na-miss mo na ba si Maming Jan, Perlalu? Hello, constipated problem. Merong constipated na problem. Were you able to remember if there was a time na nako-constipate ka sa low carb?
Wala, hindi
Wala,
ko
no?
remember.
But before nung naka-high carb ka, many times constipated. But nung naka-low carb na, hindi na.
Never.
Wala, no? Ako din. Kahit nga, di ba, usual problems ng mga buntis is constipation. Wala din. Usually daw, if ever constipated, yung iba kinukulang ng fats. Si Maming, hindi kasi kinukulang ng fats sa pagkain si Maming. Sobrang dami yung fats. Yung mga nagluluto dito ng like pork adobo, tinitikman niya yung oil. So yun, si Maming, kahit ganyan, so ano yan, grabe kung makainom ng mga taba. So, if ever constipated, try to increase your fat intake. Okay, so, kasi yung fats natin, siya yung trigger na lalabas yung bilirubin. And then, if sobra-sobra yung makakain mo, hindi rin siya ma-absorb na ng katawan. Usually, ang bilirubin, ang ano lang yan, ang kanyang amount is around 80 grams yung reservoir niya. So, actually, more than that, pwede kang magkaroon ng steatorrhea o yung pagpupoops na merong mga fat globules. And it's nothing to be scared about. And it can give that bulk sa stool natin na mas malambot, formed siya, pero hindi yung matigas na matigas. But we have to discuss din kasi yung iba akala nila constipated sila, when in fact, hindi naman. But yung stool bulk natin, mas konti na. Kasi kung galing ka sa high carb, yung iba, sanay na everyday sila nagbabawas. And then when you are doing low carb, you are consuming what we call low residue na pagkain. So, low residue food. So, ibig sabihin, konti lang yung parang matitirang mga basura. Like fiber, like sa kanin, marami yan. Para kapag nagkakakain ka ng kamote, patatas, di ba, utot-utot, because there's so many fiber and fermented products na pwedeng maging residue. So, marami ka talagang ilalabas. But when you are eating mostly meat, mostly animal food product, halos lahat na-absorb. Konti na lang yung natitirang gagawing poops. So, as a result, konti na lang din yung ipupoop. So, sometimes it might take 3 days, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days before you will have that bowel urge na around the same amount as before. But meron din, I think like us, we can do bowel movement every day, pero konti-konti lang. No? Hindi na ganun kalaki. Hindi na ganun kabigat, hindi na yung maramihan talaga. So, it's different. Yung constipation talaga kasi may definition. Yung definition talaga nun, nahihirapan mag-poops and then matigas and then kung pwede pala may straining. Yung iba nahihilo na or can lead to bleeding kung fino-force. One technique lang dyan is wag pwersahin. Eventually, when your body is ready to dispose it, magkakaroon ka lang ng bowel urge. Okay?
Ano about water intake?
Water intake also plays a role. So, especially yung ina-advise natin ng water intake, take as much water as you can during the day and then around your food intake. Okay? So, kung kailan ka mas active. Yung iba kasi nag-water intake sila sa gabi na. Nawala na silang kinakain and all those. Pero yung stool natin kasi nasa large intestine, dun ina-absorb yung water. So, dapat hindi siya matagalan doon. Kasi if matagal siya sa end part ng ating intestines, mas prone siya to dryness kasi nas na-absorb siya ng absorb. And there's also gastrocolic reflex na common in the morning. Na kung hindi ka makakakain in the morning or malamanan yung tiyan mo, hindi na siya ma-activate. But if you will take something in the morning, that's why yung iba, kahit naka-IF sila, they try to take something in the morning to have bowel movement. I do that sometimes also. Like, for example, I have an event ng lunchtime and I wanna have bowel movement na in the morning. So, nag-ano ako, hot coffee or hot tea para lang ma-activate yung galing sa tiyan at magkaroon ng trigger sa bowel. You notice that? No? Na meron siyang parang golden period sa umaga. But after that one, wala na. But it can come naman again kapag kailangan na talagang mag-poops. Ganon. So maraming techniques on bowel movement na for low carb. Yung iba, kulang magnesium can also help. Magnesium citrate. Yan, makaka-help din yan. Kung ayaw nyo ng magnesium na iinom, kain na lang kayo ng almonds. Especially raw almonds. Mataas ang magnesium yun eh. Okay? Okay, sige. Thank you. May tanong dito. Long meds. Long meds as chemo meds, newbies in this group. Thank you, more power. When it comes to we can cue this in kung ano yung magiging comment ng mga other low carb doctors natin. But for this, based on research, kung merong cancer, if the protocol says na you can benefit from chemotherapy or radiation therapy, then go. At nakikita na when you do low carb and you do IF kung kaya pa, while you're undergoing chemo and radiation, mas maganda yung effect. Mas effective. And at the same time, mas natotolerate ng patient. Hindi sila, kasi grabe din yung side effect ng RT at saka chemo eh. Nangihina, sometimes they are in pain, na sobrang, they feel more sick when they do the procedure. But sa mga naka-low carb, clean low carb, and naka-fasting, nag-IF, while ongoing yung mga chemo, kahit 12 hours lang, they were able to tolerate it more. At yung success rate at yung response rate, yung capacity for the body to respond or ang tumor na mag-regress is also mas na makikita, mas maganda yung result. So, walang contraindication. And we don't also say na just because naka-keto and low carb ka na ay hindi ka na mag-go into chemo or radiation, especially if yun yung current standard of recommendation talaga. Okay? Sige. May mga question. Kapag nasa resto, example po, lumpiang Shanghai, kung tatanggalin yung balat, yung karne lang po nasa loob ang kakainin, consider po ba dirty low carb? Dahil sa mga condiments at oil na ginagamit habang piniprito siya. So usually, kapag ganyan, since yes, you are correct, kapag nasa labas, since hindi natin alam kung ano yung ginagamit nilang oil, and condiments, so para na siyang consider as caution list. Okay? Ang ano lang natin dyan, try to not do it as often. Okay? Try to make sure na kung pwede, mas marami pa rin yung kain natin sa ating bahay. But we are also very practical. Hindi naman pwedeng, hindi tayo makakain sa labas because it's really part of how we do things, di ba? And with this, wag nyo lang stress masyado yung buhay ninyo. Okay? Every time I have a friend na ganyan, tinatanggal yung wrapper. Or sometimes, yung iba, like say for example, yung isang set ng lumpia, like 8 pieces, kakain muna ng isang buong lumpia talaga na with wrapper. Para you can just feel kung ano talaga yung the usual yung lumpia experience. And then the rest, walang wrapper na. Or like siomai, kain ka muna ng isang siomai na full, and then after, wala na, yung laman na lang. So, in that way, you still lower your carb intake to as little as possible, but hindi mo na rin mamimiss or wala ka na rin sabihin parang experience na hindi na satisfied. Still, you're still satisfied and don't stress about it too much or else baka tataas pa yung inyong stress level sa katawan, and when your stress level is increased, mas tataas din yung inyong blood sugar. Try to be happy na at least you're able to resist, kasi kung isipin mo, the usual intake niyan, lumpia na with wrapper na, inuulam pa.
Oh.
'Di ba? Inuulam pa with rice, tapos pagkatapos meron pang pati nga yung mga sotanghon, pansit, bihon, inuulam din sa Pilipinas. Sa other countries, like say for example Japan, if they eat ramen, ramen na lang. Pero tayo dito, noodles, isasabaw pa sa kanin, 'di ba? And in like even if other countries are eating rice also, pero hindi sila nagsasabay-sabay na kapag may pansit na, may noodles na, magra-rice
Spaghetti.
pa. Oo, kung may spaghetti, spaghetti na lang. So, ganon. So, when you remove those, malaki na yung magiging effect noon. So, at least for me, it's already automatic. Kaya, parang hindi ko na rin iniisip masyado. So, yung wrapper, parang ilang balot yun? Mga 4 or 5 rolls. So, maybe iwan mo na kahit yung isang last roll na lang para at least mag-form lang siya. Or kung if it's really formed, so you can eat just the contents. Okay. Sige. Si Ma'am Leia, very high ang cholesterol ko, especially triglycerides. Uy, will it be okay if I choose carnivore diet? Yan. So, eto, we will cue this in. Tatanungin natin to si Dr. Sean Baker. How's his experience? But with our, master classes in low carb and fasting masterclass, we already teach you how you can improve your cholesterol, especially your triglycerides. It's just a matter of the amount and make sure kung carnivore diet, clean carnivore. Okay? Pero yes, we will look this one. Take note natin to. And tanong natin kay Doc Sean if meron siyang experience on lowering triglycerides. Kasi yung pinakatakot ng lahat, no? Na baka the more you eat animal fats, the more you will have your triglycerides increase. But, hindi alam ng iba na kung titingnan mo, Ma'am Leia, ano ba yung meat intake mo before looking at your triglycerides. Kasi marami pala sa mga patient din, Ming, na mataas yung triglycerides. Hindi naman sila ganun kagrabe kung kumain ng animal meat. But what they don't know is marami pala yung kinakain nilang
Prutas.
fruits. Yes, fruits and also kahit rice because rice and glucose when in excess, nagiging fructose pa din. And plus, kumakain ka na ng kanin, marami nang nag-only rice ka na, tapos yung dessert mo pa, 3 saging, or kung ano-anong mga fruits in season, na medyo kailangan talaga merong conscious effort. Kasi like for those living in Mindanao, ano lang talaga doon, eat all you want. Like halos lahat ng tao doon, meron silang puno ng lansones, mangustin, at kung ano-ano pa. And then nagpapasabi na sila kung sinong may gusto, daan lang sa bahay, get all you want. Kasi sobrang dami talaga doon. It's really the fruit basket capital of the Philippines. So, there should be conscious awareness kung ano yung fruit intake mo. No? Kahit pa gusto mo sana yung mangustin, no? Pero kahit bibigyan ka ng mangustin, wag na lang kang bigyan. Kasi baka hindi mo ma-resist kapag nasa harap mo na.
Sa harapan. Ubus ko isang
basket. Yan. So, take note natin to. Thanks for discussion, Ma'am Leia. Hello, Mayet. 2 days pa lang ako under low carbs si Sir Edmond. Natural po ba na yung hilo na parang mawawala ng malay? Ay, kawawa naman si Sir Edmond. Natural yan kapag hindi mo ginawa ng tama. So, baka either nakulangan ka sa ulam, okay? Kasi yung iba, when they do low carb, alis lahat. Carbs, mga bread, pasta, rice. Pero yung kinakaing ulam, ganun pa rin maliit. So usually, yung pinaka-easy dyan, especially you're young, wala pa namang sakit, wala namang kinoconsider na mga kidney problem na serious. So, pwede mo actually i-double or i-triple yung ulam mo. Yung isang pinakamadali ata sa Pilipinas, isang lechong manok for the day.
for the day.
For the day. 1 lechon manok for the day, if you can finish that. Basta walang kanin, walang soft drinks, walang other carbs. And also, if nahihilo, it's actually not really related to glucose. Kasi kung titingnan mo yung glucose mo, normal lang yan. But baka kinukulang ng kakana ng asin. Because when you lower your carb intake, yung katawan natin, yung kanyang capacity to retain salt and water, mas mababa. Kaya ka ihi ng ihi. If you will notice, kahit 2 days ka pa lang, naglo-low carb, your urination Parati kang iihi ng ihi and uhaw ka ng uhaw. So the problem with you always drinking water, actually, kahit pa feeling mo nakakwench yung thirst mo temporarily, but after you will feel even thirstier because kapag umiihi ka, hindi lang naman tubig yung nawawala. Kasama yung salt and other electrolytes. So, when you are still in 2 days, kaya pa yan. Salt lang. Increase your salt intake to at least 1 to 2 teaspoons a day. Kasama na sa pagkain or sa water or have a pinch of salt or have a small baon na salt ready anytime. Nung burial ni Bapi, nung hinimatay ka, salt help,
Yes.
no?
Oo.
Mm.
Doon sa St. Peter.
Oo. Nung hinimatay si Maming many times. Pero yung isa sa nakatulong sa kanya, iba, mga usual, mga white flour or yung mga menthol, lahat-lahat. But salt, parang siyang nagkaroon ng instant, instant energy, no? Because we are really prone to hyponatremia, low salt. So just increase your salt intake lang po, Sir Edmond. And you will see, for every, if hindi ka pa nakabasa ng books natin, it's now available in Amazon. And it's also available here. Message lang yung page natin. Or also in ebooks, online lang. Meron tayo dyan how to do our low carb and fasting the right way. So, yung pinaka-essential lang talaga is salt intake. So, usually, tawag natin doon, the salt fix. Si Dr. Di Nicol Antonio, na meron siyang book on the salt fix. So, every time you feel hungry, na naka-low carb ka na, hungry, irritable, headache, dizziness, yun. Or sometimes a little sleepy, try to get a pinch of salt and then give it like 5 minutes. Magkikita mo parang magic.
Congratulate natin si Sir Edmond.
Congratulations, Sir Edmond, for discovering low carb. I hope you can see the benefits. No, kahit 2 days pa lang, yun din yung bilib na bilib ko sa iba, Ming. Na despite the side effects na yun, yung mga nahihilo, sumasakit yung ulo, hindi sila nag-give up. Because I think mas sila aware. Something's telling them na kahit pa merong ganitong side effect, but you cannot miss the fact that you also feel lighter. Baka hindi mo lang namalayan yung mga aches and pains, yung mga sakit-sakit sa katawan na wala na din. Yung isa din doon is clarity ng pag-iisip. Oo, na wala na yung tawag nating brain fog. So, all those things, nakakatulong yun sa atin. So, thank you, Sir Edmond. Na-happy si Mami Linda. Good evening, Emmanuel. Chico. Thank you, Ma'am Lori. So, yon, praying for the success of our International Low Carb Awareness Week. So, hello, Sophia. Tutsi from Angela City. McCoy. Ivory from Qatar. Zeraus. Merly, Rose, Alma, Ru from Doha, Qatar. Shawnee. So, dapat since for those pala na na mga living abroad na matagal na, like in Qatar, kayo yung pinakamagandang mga pwedeng tumulong talaga sa ating International Low Carb Awareness Week. So, how to do low carb in Qatar? Ganon, para makita ng lahat that it's really very plausible, very, very much na doable, na kayang-kaya. Kung kahit saan ka man sa mundo, pwedeng mag-low carb. Shawnee, Bagwis, hello, Renzo, Sophia, Carl, Wimbam, Shane, 5 kilos na nabawas in 1 month pa lang. Ang by general rule, na safest rule, yon, parang lang yan, 1 pound per week yung kanilang standard. Pero that standard din kasi is just based on usual na diet na high carb. So, yun yung nakikita nilang parang sustainable. But it will depend. Kasi if you really have much to lose, and especially kung galing ka sa high carb at saka nag-low carb ka, you can easily lose 2 kilos in 2 days or 3 days from water loss. So, it's not impossible na pwede kang magkaroon ng 5 kilogram weight loss in 1 month. Kasi baka ang kalahati nun is just water loss. And then the rest would just be basically, yun na yung fat loss. Which is okay na. Nasa 1.2 pounds ka na per week na weight loss. Okay? So as long as yung paggawa mo ng low carb, dahan-dahan, the right way, wag niyong i-try isabay yung low carb at fasting agad-agad. Kasi minsan, it's bound to fail. Kasi parang nagkaroon sila ng stressful event. Parang nagiging too stressful sa kanila. And then after, parang hindi na nila nasusustain. Whereas yung mga slowly but surely, mas nasusustain. Okay? So, yan. Hello, good evening po sa lahat. Namin si Ate Mabs TV. Yan. Hello din po, Rowena. Ma'am Janet from New Jersey, USA. So, yun. If you want, you can also send your videos para ma-post natin sa ating page. If gusto nyo, you can send it to us and i-queue natin yan for our page para matulungan natin ma-promote yung ating low carb for everyone. So, slowly but surely, dadami ang makakaalam at makaka-benefit from low carb. May Valdez from Tomas from Isabela. So, watching from New York and my sister, low carb for 3 months na. Mama ko. Low carb diet for 3 months na. Ay, mama ni Doc Iris. Doc Iris, hello, ma'am. 3 months pa lang ba? Matagal na ata. Yung tita pala. Yung isa, yung tita ni Doc Iris. Hello. From Cebu. So, planning to go po mag-low carb husband ko. Paano mag-start sa newbie? So, we have a lot of of videos about it. Kung paano magsimula. Try to look lang. How to start low carb. Okay? On my YouTube channel, makikita niyo lang yan. Pero si Maming, kahit hindi siya nagsasalita ngayon, dami-dami niya ng pinagtuturuan. Kung sino lang yung nakita niya, basta't feeling niya kailangan ng low carb, i-discussan niya yan. Kahit unsolicited advice pa. Pero Ming, kung nagkaharap lang kayo ni Joy, at saka patulong siya sa'yo, paano simulan ng low carb ng husband niya? Anong sasabihin mo?
Ano lang, very basic. Eliminate carbohydrates, rice, all pasta, all root crops, all yung bread, ano pa, yung soda.
And then, ano na lang yung kakainin?
Egg, basically egg, chicken, fish, all seafoods, pork, and beef.
Nagutom na tuloy ako, Ming. Kasi yun yung pinagsasabi mo. Pero yun, basically, ulam lang yung kakainin. Oo, tapos, pero sinasabihan ko lang din. Pero kung gusto talaga, kung nauumay na sa ulam, okay, pwede kang magulay ka pa konti-konti. Papawala lang ng umay yung gulay, no? If you want. Pero, wala, masarap lang ulam no? So, yun lang. Dami nang na-coach ni Maming na isang beses lang sila nagkausap. Tapos, nung next na pagkita nila, very fit na, healthy na. No,
wala pa yung
nakaka-proud.
mga medications.
No, wala yung mga medication. So, hopefully, maging successful din si Joy sa pag-coach niya sa kanyang husband. And of course, if you wish to know more, we have masterclass. So, available siya online sa lcfmasterclass.org and available din siya in Facebook. Kung gusto niyo na sa Facebook kayo mag-subscribe, we have pages to help you enroll sa ating mga check nyo lang sa comments natin. Okay? So, low carb, sana yun. Low carb ako more than 1 year. Pero ngayon, I'm experiencing yung may pigsa. Ano po gagawin ko? Salamat po sa sagot. So, try to recall lang kung ano yung mga recent mo na food intake and also stress. Ako din nga meron din, no? Kasi 2 days ako hindi makatulog. After talaga kukulukula ako ng tulog, may lumalabas talaga, Yan. May lumalabas. So, usually, yun yung cue ko. So, it's the lack of sleep. So, actually, any stress can cause that. So, any stress can lead to inflammation. So, yan. Meron siya dito. Isa. And also, meron ba tayong pinagkakain goodies? Last time, nagdala dito ng mga low-carb goodies. So, yun. Sabay sila ng kulang ng tulog from kulang ng protein. So, kaya ngayon, dinadamihan namin ng proteins ni Mami. Mas masarap yung tulog sa gabi if you eat more proteins at night. Okay? So, yan. So, try to check sa mga pigsa, inflammation, try to look at your food first. Kung if you are sure you are eating all clean, especially walang mga inflammatory oils, then you're good to go. And then your stress levels,
Sa akin
sleep.
baka sa stress to.
Tapos sa stress, no, meron din si mommy, meron din siyang isang kung anik-anik dyan. Pero at least hindi na siya lumalaki, Ming. At hindi na siya, last time parang mas, siya, mas active. Now, not much na. So, hopefully,
Dahil
mawala.
siguro kay Papi, no? Passing away
Bobby.
ang Papi.
But before pa yun eh.
Mm.
Before pa. Nandyan na yan kahit nung nandyan pa si
Ay,
Bobby.
oo.
Oo. Nag-ano lang. Pero you always lack sleep kasi. You always lack sleep and then maraming tinutulungan ng stress ng ibang tao. Wala siguro problema si Mami kaya naghanap yun ng problema ng iba. Nag-aayos ng problema ng ibang tao. Ay, ang cute. Meron pang merong nagbigay. Meron dito. Tony Bisda. Super sticker. Ang cute. Thank you, Sir Tony. Ang cute naman yan. Hindi ko alam na merong mga ganyan. And then, also, hygiene. Okay? Hygiene can also, kasi kung may mga time na pagod na nakalimutan ko maghilamos, kahit hilamos na lang, the morning after talaga, meron talaga agad. But maybe kailangan ko ng, baguhin yung mindset ko. Na kahit pa wala akong tulog, kahit pa meron akong stress, hindi ako magkakapigsa. Mind over matter lang. Sige. Jennifer, ask ko lang po, consider po ba? Yung sa lumpia, okay na pala to. Yan. Good evening, Merlinda. Good evening daw, Momeng. Kapag nagko-constipate, why apektado ang heart? Nagpa-palpitate ako. It's because of the straining, yung Valsalva maneuver. When you do Valsalva kasi, parang pinipigilan mo yung pina-increase mo yung pressure ng abdominal pressure. Tapos, temporarily, parang binablock mo yung blood flow going to your lungs, to your heart. And then, the moment na release, biglang, so, nagkakaroon ng palpitations. So, it's just that. So, wag mag-strain kasi kung mag-strain kayo, it will put you at risk of hemorrhoids. So, no need. If ever meron talaga meron naman na before they do low carb the right way, no? Yung enough amount of fats, enough amount of magnesium, tapos tamang mindset. Pero before that, baka napasobrahan sila ng maraming pagkain na usually high fiber but low water intake. Yun, yung pinaka-disaster talaga sa constipation. So if they're doing that, and then, nandyan na, hindi na maka-poop, so they can just have yung mga suppository para ma-eliminate lang muna to clean it. Okay lang naman gamitin yon basta as long as you don't become dependent on it. Okay? Okay? Soak and peel almonds first before you eat it. Yan yung blanch almonds, no? Sabi nila, it will lessen the oxalates ng almonds when you do that. At good thing, meron naman din prepared yan. So, yung mga almonds na puti, yung wala na siyang peel, yung ganun. Yon. So, that's okay. Pero, there was a time na yung ginawa ko nga, yung raw almond flour, basta alam mo na malinis yung pagkaka-prepare, yun yung kinakain ko, mga 2-3 tablespoon. Sobrang ganda ng bowel movement. Pero, kita mo't lahat ng almonds na yun, buong buo when you poop it out. So, para talaga siyang, para siyang nag-serve as yun? Bowel na softener. Yan. So,
Parang laxative.
Para siyang laxative, pero hindi siya basa. Hindi rin siya parang nagda-diarrhea. It's like formed na mas easier.
Easy ba yan?
Yan. And it's also maybe secondary then because of the magnesium na meron na yung almonds na naturally high. Okay? Sige, may mga tanong dito na hopefully we can direct sa ating mga speakers. Bakit kaya nagkaroon ng pamamaga ang lower extremities? Parang manas. Okay, ano po kaya dahilan? More than a year naglo-low carb, nagko-fasting naman. Strict LC, thank you po. So, try also, sa pagmamanas, make sure lang na walang kidney problems ngayon. You can just check your creatinine level, at least make sure lang na walang problem sa ating kidneys. And then, also, try to look at your lower extremity strength, exercise, muscle muscle bulk ng inyong lower extremities. Kasi yung ating lower extremities, yung blood flow niyan sa veins, walang valve. Wala yung active na bumabalik ng blood flow. It's just passive based on the muscle na nagko-contract sa palibot nito. So the more you have muscles, the more it is being sent back to our heart. So mas less yung pagmamanas. So make sure na you are exercising your lower extremity. Okay?
How
So
about the body weight? Does it affect?
body weight din. Body weight and then check also. Pero kung matagal na and then si Ate Mabs, parang sexy naman kung titingnan natin. Pero yun, if your body weight is not yet optimal, that can also lead to tawag na water retention sa lower extremity. So edema. Pero rule out first other cause of edema. Hopefully hindi naman ninigarilyo because cigarette smoking nagkakaroon siya ng problem when it comes to our peripheral vascular na health. So sa mga veins, ating mga arteries, so hindi gumaganda yung blood flow. Kaya yung mga smokers usually yung mga extremities nila sa kamay at sa paa usually nangingitim or hindi maganda yung blood flow. Similar with diabetics. Okay? So, I think kahit pa naka-low carb tayo and we are on strict low carb and clean low carb, it is still helpful if at least annually makakapagpa-general laboratory tayo. Okay? Now, speaking of, hindi na tayo nakapag-general labs, Ming, no? Pa-labs ka next time, Ming. Kasi dapat, yung sinabi namin ni Mami a few years ago na nakalimutan na, at least on your birth month, magpa-annual laboratory just to make sure na everything is in check. Okay? So, kahit pa walang dinaramdam, and all the more, kahit walang dinaramdam, kasi kung walang dinaramdam, hindi natin malalaman, and sometimes we can be subjective. Okay? Just like ni Bapi, no? Nakalimutan natin sa kanya. Magpa-2D echo na supposedly meron siyang annual 2D echo. Kaya lang for the longest time, it's been okay. Nakalimutan natin. Parang akala natin normal na wala na siyang problema sa heart, no? Na we didn't know na meron pala talagang underlying.
Actually, meron naman siya talaga.
May
Siya.
Mhm.
Cardiac, ano yun?
Open heart surgery na before na although na-replace yung valve, pero yung heart niya is overworked na before pa nagkaroon ng operation. So yan, tamang-tama kay Raysex Cesar. Yung mahinang ejection fraction ng puso, Doc. So same. So yun, dapat annual check-up lang and then make sure ang heart natin na hindi na natin mas papagurin pa. Okay? So, one thing na hindi magpagod yung heart natin is optimal weight. Okay? So, and then for the exercise, hindi rin masyadong strenuous. Just enough lang to have a good circulation sa katawan. Merong mga rehab doctors in partner sila ng mga cardiologists para mabigyan ka ng parang physical therapy or exercise na suitable lang for you. But no contraindication with low carb. We really believe na because of low carb and fasting lifestyle, that's also the reason why for the longest time, Bapi has been okay. Yung isa sa mga lang talaga complications from his other na mga surgeries. Yun talaga yun. Okay? Kenneth Ben Consejo, Mingo. Good evening, Doc and Maninay. Heavy meat intake ako sa low carb. 2 meals a day. Worry lang ako sa protein intake ko. 6 years na ako sa low carb. No, if you're, if you're worried, check your creatinine level. If it's all good, kidney function all good, then no need to worry. There's really no study saying na high protein intake, especially low carb. At kahit high pa yan, 2 meals a day, you're doing IF in between, I don't think that's damaging. Pero to be sure, have your annual laboratories taken para panigurado lang. Okay. So thank you so much, everyone. Magkakaroon tayo ng mga ganitong mga chika-chika, okay? Kasi nandito si Maming, sasamahan niya daw ako kapag mag-Q&A at saka magla-live lang. Okay lang, Meng. Samahan mo lang ako, Meng. Magnanap ka lang before. Nap lang before para hindi ka makatulog, no? Kasi baka makatulog ka dito. Nagkukwentuhan tayo. Ma'am Rowena and Powder. Annatto powder. Annatto powder. Ay, low carb ba? Annatto powder. Tingnan ko, ano yung annatto? Yun ba yung ano? Yung orange? Yung parang, ano? Orange, tama. Yung, ano yung ginagamit sa
Activities.
estivitis. Estivitis in Nilonggo. Hindi ko alam kung ano yan dito. Estivitis yan sa amin. Yes, it's low carb. At siya yung nagpapakulay at nagpapasarap sa chicken oil.
Oo.
Diba? And pwede natin yan gawin kahit sa coconut oil. Masarap. Meron siyang malinamnam na
At
iba.
mabango.
Mabango. Yan. Annatto powder. Yan. Okay lang.
Powder.
Bili tayo.
Tayo dito.
Yun, parang meron ako dyan, pero yung mga buo pa. Yung mga seeds. Kasi, para isi-strain lang siya after. Parang kukunin lang yung kanyang, yung kanyang extra. Kulay lang. Do you recommend dry shirataki rice? I think I made a video about this on shirataki rice, no? You have to take it with caution pa rin talaga. Kasi ako, if I eat it, yung kahit pa low carb siya, like per pack niya na maliit na serving size, 6 grams lang. But I feel hungrier faster. Like now, kumain kami ni Mami kanina ng dry shirataki rice na ginawa naming biko. Kaya ngayon, nagugutom na ako. Pero yon, you have to take it with caution. Kasi ang mga dry shirataki rice, hindi siya full shirataki. Meron siyang around 50 to 60% na galing sa starch. Dalawa yung nakita ko. They're using rice flour mismo, as in regular rice flour, and yung isa, tapioca flour. So, still starch. So, actually, if kakain ka niyan ng parang, for example, kakain ka ng isang buong ganyan na whole rice, na dry shirataki rice, actually, you are eating like half rice of regular rice. Diba? So, you have to know. Pero if you think you can fit it naman in your, para mas well blended, like, hindi naman lahat nagkakaroon ng ganun. Like, for me, na I really feel na para akong nagre-regular rice if I eat dry shirataki rice. Like, Brian, he can tolerate na yung lunchtime na merong ganan. Parang parang meron ka lang sense of parang regular meal siya. And then after, walang changes sa kanya when it comes to his appetite. He can still, right after, he can just go back to full carnivore na walang kahit anong craving. So it will depend from person to person. Okay? And also siguro if you are may sugar intolerance like us, ikaw wala no? Walang diabetes sa family ni Maming. It's more on our father's side. So kami na merong family, parang nasa dugo na merong glucose intolerance, prone to diabetes, all the more must be more cautious sa pagkain ng mga kahit low carb, pero can have that effect. Kasi nga, it's still made of, parang lower lang siya na carb. But if you eat more of it, pwede siya maging high carb pa din. Okay? Yan! So, I hope I answered that. Hiatal hernia, mahil ba ng low carb and fasting? Usually, yung mga hernia, it's really surgical. Okay? Pero, titingnan nyo kung yung depende sa kind of hernia. So, but usually, yung mga yan, structural kasi yan. Structural problem. So, usually, ay surgical yung, but when it comes to complications, at least, when you are doing low carb, less yung complications. And maganda rin yung healing. Okay? Wala pa akong nakikita na document talaga na nag-heal yung hernia. Pero if there are certain hernias na parang naglalax lang or it's not a real hernia, like pseudo herniation lang, like maybe yung support na weaken over time. So that can be helped with enough protein intake, exercise, pwede siyang ma-strengthen para hindi siya mag-pseudo herniate. But if it's really a real hernia, yung totoo talaga. So, it's most likely surgical yung operation na kailangan ka.
So, ano dapat gawin? Magpa-check up na lang?
Magpa-check up and then meron namang protocols on that sa mga surgeons. When it is surgical and when it is, pwede lang i-leave for observation. Kasi hindi naman lahat ng hernia kailangan operahan. Unless it's causing problem, like nagkakaroon ng pain, nagkakaroon ng aesthetics. Like, kita mo na merong nagbubukol dyan. Hindi ka makapag two-piece kasi merong parang lumalaki. So, yun. So, those are indications. But most likely, yung mga hernia, as long as wala pa siyang na parang tawag natin na strangulate or merong organ na pumasok doon na naipit. So, it's not an emergency. Usually, yung hernioplasty, yung pagre-repair ng hernia is just an elective surgery. Okay? Hello po, dati 97 kilos. Gusto ko po magkaanak, kaya nag-low carb ako. 8 months na po. 58 kilos na po ako ngayon. At buntis na. 2 months.
Wow.
Gusto ko po mag-low carb, pero pinagbabawalan ako ng OB ko. With my OB, nakahanap ako ng OB na she is also into low carb without saying she is into low carb. Sinabi lang niya, bawal ka na kumain ng rice, ng pasta, ng gano'n. Sabi ko, buti na lang na yun na yung ginagawa ko. So, I've still been on low carb kahit buntis. And also my sister and also my two sisters-in-law. And compared to their previous pregnancy na naka-high carb sila, mas maganda yung kanilang experience during their low carb days. And also, the babies na pinanganak while doing low carb pregnancy are all good din. So, kung hindi talaga bawal yung sabihin low carb, but at least you avoid the sweets, the sobra-sobrang mga sugar, sobra-sobrang carbs, that can already be good. Anyway, kung hindi ka naman diabetic, you can have as much as up to 100 grams of carbs when you're pregnant. Pero if you have tendency to be diabetic, much better talaga to do low carb. So I think yun lang, no? Meron na. Ma'am Lorena, I have been doing IF and low carb for 2 years, lost 20 pounds, but this year slowly gaining weight. When it comes to gaining weight on low carb, try not to overthink it kasi baka muscle na yon. Okay? Mas maganda na yung titingnan nyo is yung fit ng inyong pants or how you look. Kasi sometimes yung first year natin in low carb, first few months especially, grabe yung weight loss and sometimes nagkakaroon ng muscle loss yung iba. Kasi yon sabay-sabay IF and low carb. Pero, nag-i-improve naman. Like, maming, mas grabe yung pagsag mo nung first year, no? And now, it's starting to tighten up na. And may muscle na si mother. Nagkaka-muscle na. So, as long as you know na you are doing low carb the right way still, kahit pa nag-increase ng weight, sobrang dami na yan. Yung tawag natin doon, improvement of body composition. Okay? Nag-iiba yung body composition. You might gain weight, pero yung fat levels mo, mababa pa rin. And now, you're increasing your proteins. So, yun. Kasi nung mga first year natin, yung sobrang pinakapayat, no? Kahit ako, pero yung muscle level ko noon that time is below normal. So, buti na lang, hindi tayo nagkasakit noon. Kasi the muscles help when it comes to resistance against illness, against mga sakit-sakit. So, yon. So, it's important. So, don't worry so much about your weight. As long as you know you're doing right. So, I think that's it lang muna. Message nyo kami if you have questions na you wanna ask from our international speakers. We'll do our best to answer them on December 1 to 7 for our International Low Carb Awareness Week 2023. So, yon. And I hope you will help inspire others by making your own 1-minute video. How did low carb change my life? 1 minute lang. And how to do low carb in kung saan man kayo. You can be very specific. Like how to do low carb in Barangay 21. Or kahit ano lang. So, yan. Just to help anyone. Okay? Hello, Aliw. Nanonood ata si Aliw. Maraming salamat for everything. Good evening, Doc Grace and Mother. And si Aida Dunga. Good evening, Doc and Maming. So, yan. I think yan lang. Thank you so much. Next time ulit. Okay? Yan lang, Neng. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.